Hi, I'm our Paul Schlosser, and I like to talk about the music business. Are you in the music business, or do you have a friend, or are you planning on getting into it soon? Well, you have to realize you're gonna have limits. If you want to make the big time, like the Beatles, or Taylor Swift, or Bob Marley, you're gonna still be limited. No one is going to sell one record to everyone. Some people will be able to sell a record to a lot of people if they have the right message and they speak to the right people about something that everybody wants to hear. But, you're going to be limited. You'll never sell a record to everyone. Some people like rock and roll, other people like country, some people like blues, some people like pop, and some people like it all. But even when they like it all, they don't necessarily like everybody that does it all. So, I'm living in Madison, Wisconsin. I'm limited. I'm limited to how big my city is. And also, I'm limited to who will come to Madison to hear me. I mean, I don't travel, so I'm probably never going to sell a million. Or if I do, it'd be like by accident or something. Uh, I don't expect to go viral. Everybody expects to go viral. Everybody thinks they can just go viral and then that will make their life. They'll have all the money in the world and they'll be rich. Well, it's not going to happen for everybody. And that doesn't mean they're no good. Doesn't mean they don't have talent. It just means they're limited to where they live. They're limited to what kind of audience they're performing for. And they're limited with their ability to play. How well can they play? How good of a song can they write? There's going to be always limitations. And if there's not, then do you have a conscience? I mean, the Bible says, what would it profit for a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? I mean, if you don't care whether you have a soul or not, or a conscience, then you can sing about anything. And all of a sudden, it'll be a big hit and you'll make lots of money. But will you be really singing what you believe in, what you really want to say? Or are you just willing to say whatever it takes and just to make a lot of money? I mean, and sometimes it's limited by what you look like or what your name is, or it's limited to how many fans you can get on the internet. I mean, there's always going to be limits. And whatever happens, you have to realize that just because you didn't go viral, or you didn't get 1,000,000 hits, or you didn't get 1,000, or you didn't get 500, that doesn't mean that you're not any good. And it doesn't mean that you're not possibly going to do it later. It just means that whatever song you offered, it just didn't get the airplay. You know what really helps is radio, TV, and just touring. A lot of people just want it all to happen. They don't want to go on the radio, don't want to go on TV, and they don't want to tour. And then they wonder why they're not getting 1,000,000 people. Well, you got to do something other than just write a song, but it helps to write a good song.